The 2027 Toyota Fortuner is a big, strong, and exciting SUV that many people around the world already love. And this new generation is set to make it even better, smarter, and more powerful. The Fortuner has always been known as a tough and reliable vehicle, especially where families want a car that feels safe, looks bold, and can drive on almost any road. This video explores everything we know so far about the new 2027 Toyota Fortuner in a simple and fun way that anyone, even a 10-year-old, can understand and enjoy. The story of the Toyota Fortuner began in 2009 when it was first launched as a premium full-size SUV. Right from the start, people noticed its tall body, strong shape, and high ground clearance, which means it can easily drive over bad roads, bumps, and even small rock. Because of this, many families, adventurers, and long-distance travelers quickly fell in love with it. Over the years, the Fortuner became a symbol of strength, comfort, and success. In 2012, Toyota gave the Fortuner its first facelift. A facelift is like giving the car a new haircut and new clothes without changing who it is inside. The SUV looked fresher, more modern, and even more attractive. Then in 2016, Toyota introduced the second-generation Fortuner. This was a big change. The car became more stylish, more comfortable, and more powerful. Later, in 2020, Toyota added a midlife update with better features and improved technology, keeping the Fortuner at the top of the premium SUV market. Now, the Fortuner is ready for its third generation, and this is where things get really exciting. The upcoming 2027 Toyota Fortuner is expected to receive major changes in design, features, safety, and engine. Even though Toyota has not officially confirmed the launch date yet, many reports say it could arrive around 20, making it a fresh and modern SUV for the future. One of the biggest talking points about the new 2027 Toyota Fortuner is its engine. Reports suggest that Toyota may introduce a brand new 2.0-liter turbocharged petrol engine. A turbocharged engine uses extra air to make more power, kind of like taking a deep breath before running faster. This new engine is very special because it is also expected to be used in other exciting Toyota sports cars like the Celica and the MR2. This new turbo petrol engine will come in different power level. For example, the new generation Toyota Hilux pickup truck could get a version with around 300 horsepower and 400 Newton-meters of torque. Torque is the twisting force that helps a car move forward easily, especially when climbing hills or carrying heavy load. Other Toyota cars might get even stronger versions with 400 horsepower or more. There is even talk of a super powerful version that could make up to 600 horsepower, which is incredibly strong. Right now, it is not clear which version of this new engine the 2027 Toyota Fortuner will use. However, even the lower-powered versions would be a big upgrade. This new petrol engine might replace the current 2.8-liter turbo diesel engine that produces 204 horsepower. While diesel engines are known for strength and durability, petrol engines are usually smoother and quieter, which many families prefer. Another amazing thing about this new engine is its efficiency. Toyota claims that the 2.0-liter turbo petrol engine will be about 30% more energy efficient. This means it can travel more distance using less fuel, which is good for your wallet and the environment. It will also have a lower carbon footprint, meaning it produces less pollution. The engine is also about 10% smaller than older engines, yet it makes much more power, showing how smart modern engineering has become. The 2027 Toyota Fortuner will also be built on a brand new platform called TNGA-F. A platform is like the skeleton of the car. The current Fortuner uses the IMV platform, but the new TNGA-F platform is stronger, safer, and more advanced. This platform is also used in other big Toyota vehicles like the Land Cruiser, which is famous for its toughness around the world.
Ah, the Toyota Fortuner. You see these things everywhere, right? They have this huge, commanding presence on the road. But what is it, really? Is it a hardcore, go-anywhere off-roader, or is it a polished, comfortable SUV for the family? Well, that's the big question we're going to unpack today. So, what's the verdict? Is it this rugged beast you see here, ready to tackle just about anything you can throw at it? Or is it more of a refined family cruiser, perfect for those long road trips? To figure it out, we're going to dive deep into its design, its interior, and all the tech that makes it tick. Okay, first things first, let's talk about the outside, because this is really where the Fortuner's story begins, blending pure, unadulterated toughness with some surprisingly sleek details. I mean, just look at it. It's got this powerful muscular stance, the high ground clearance, the bold bodywork. It all just screams off-road DNA. But if you look a little closer, you'll see it's not just some brute. The lines are actually really modern and sculpted, which gives it this premium feel that kind of goes against its rugged foundation.
You know, the front end is where you really see this duality in action.
You've got this massive, assertive grille that absolutely means business, but it's sitting right next to these sharp, super sophisticated LED headlamps. It's a look that's designed to be just as comfortable on a dusty trail as it is pulling up to a fancy hotel. And that premium feel, it doesn't just stop at the front. The details continue all the way around. These multi-spoke alloy wheels, for instance, add a real touch of class. And then you've got these slender, wraparound LED taillights that give the back a really clean, modern finish. It works. All right, let's step inside. If the exterior is all about projecting strength, the interior is where the Fortuner really makes its case as a comfortable, tech-savvy ride for your everyday life. So the first thing you notice when you get in is this driver-focused cockpit. Everything is laid out so logically, it's all right where you'd expect it to be. The big touchscreen in the middle, the climate controls, and you've got this amazing, commanding view of the road. It just feels solid, purposeful and really well built. And this is pretty cool. The seat options really show off that split personality we were talking about. You can go for this sporty black leather with these bold red accents that just screams performance. Or you could opt for this elegant, perforated tan leather that gives off a pure luxury vibe. It really lets you define the character of your own Fortuner. And when you're behind the wheel, everything you need is right there. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and it's loaded with controls. And the instrument cluster is perfectly clear. It's a nice mix of classic analog dials and a central digital display, so you get all your vital info at a quick glance. But, of course, what about practicality? Well, the rear seats have tons of room for passengers. And if you fold that third row down, you've got a massive amount of cargo space for luggage, camping gear, pretty much whatever you need to haul. This is where that whole family cruiser argument starts to get really, really strong. Okay, so it's comfortable and it's practical. But what about that rugged beast we mentioned at the start? Well, that comes from what's hiding underneath. Let's get into the hardware that gives the Fortuner its legendary go-anywhere capability. Under the hood, you've got this famously reliable, high-torque engine. This is where the real grunt comes from. All the power you need for climbing steep hills, towing something heavy, or just merging confidently onto the highway. It's the absolute heart of the Fortuner. And this is the real secret sauce to its toughness. See, unlike a lot of modern SUVs that are built more like cars, the Fortuner is built on a super strong ladder frame chassis. This is old-school, heavy-duty stuff, and it's engineered to handle the brutal punishment of serious off-roading. So you have all this capability. How do you actually use it? Well, it all comes down to this simple little dial. You can cruise around in two-wheel drive to save fuel on the road. Then, with a quick twist, you can pop it into four-wheel drive high for slippery surfaces, or go all the way to four-wheel drive low for maximum pulling power in really extreme situations. It's incredible control right at your fingertips. So what happens if you're in a tricky spot and a wheel starts slipping in mud or sand? That's where something called active traction control comes in. Let me break it down. First, the system detects a wheel spinning without any grip. Then it automatically applies the brake to just that one wheel. By doing that, it redirects the engine's power over to the wheels that do have traction, which pushes you forward and gets you unstuck. It's some seriously clever tech. So you've got all this performance, all this capability. But none of that really matters if it isn't safe, right? And this is where the modern side of the Fortuner really comes through, with a whole suite of advanced systems designed to protect you whether you're on the highway or a hillside. Okay, check this out. We've all been there, stopped on a steep hill. Without Hill Start Assist, your vehicle can roll back when you move your foot from the brake to the gas. But with it, the system automatically holds the brakes for a few seconds, giving you plenty of time to accelerate forward smoothly. No rollback. Simple, but so effective. Now, in a sharp turn, or maybe if the road is wet, vehicle stability control is an absolute lifesaver. Without it, a car can start to skid or lose control. But VSC can sense that happening, and it'll automatically reduce engine power and even apply brakes to individual wheels to help keep you on your intended path. It's like a guardian angel for handling. Here's another crucial one, ABS. In an emergency stop, if you slam on the brakes without ABS, the wheels can lock up and you'll just skid in a straight line. But with ABS, the system pulses the brakes super fast. This prevents the wheels from locking, which, and this is the key part, lets you keep steering control to get around an obstacle. And finally, if a collision just can't be avoided, there's a full safety net waiting inside. The Fortuner is packed with a whole system of airbags, front, side, and curtain airbags, that create this sort of protective cocoon for everyone in the vehicle. Which brings us right back to our original question. After looking at its design, its interior, its performance, and all its safety tech, is the Toyota Fortuner the ultimate do-it-all SUV? It seems like the Fortuner isn't really trying to be just one thing or the other. Maybe its greatest strength is its incredible ability to be both. It's a rugged beast in a sharp suit. And that unique blend is exactly why people love it.